Welcome back to ninth class English. The name of the story is The Trunk of the Ganesh. The 61-year-old Govinda. How old was Govinda?
61 years old.
Right. The 61-year-old Govinda had a large family to support. Govinda's family was big, and he was having with a large family to support. This included a son in that family. In his family, there was a son who had a wife and 2 children. Could you understand? He had turned out to be an irresponsible drifter. He had turned out to be an irresponsible drifter. Irresponsible means daityohina, right? Drifter, jajapara. So, who spent his days away from the house fishing ideally for shrimp. Shrimp, you know? Shrimp means prawn, shrimps, these are the names of chingudi. Prawn, right? These are the names of shrimps is a fish. Very tasty. And is always in demand. And carp in the Mahanadi. What is the carp?
Olasua.
CARP, carp. Fishing ideally for shrimp and carp. Yes, these are fishes. Different kinds of fishes. So, that son was a lazy one. He spent his time just fishing ideally, not seriously, for shrimp and carp in the Mahanadi, in the river Mahanadi. The second son had been taken in as an apprentice in a paper mill. What do you mean by apprentice? Yeah, no, in a paper mill. After training, generally technicians take practical lesson for 6 months or 1 year like this, and that is called apprentice, right? So in a paper mill, who was in a paper mill? The second son. There remained only the youngest, a mere 13 old. The youngest was just 13 years old. Out of the 3, he alone showed promise of taking up the ancestral profession. What is ancestral profession? Ancestral profession, its Oriya meaning is family. Its Oriya meaning is what? No, that is not Uzbek. That is Tanka Purva Purusha, Rabruti. Ancestral forefathers. Or otherwise we can say family business. Right? Profession Vruti, you know. So, Govinda Maharana had 3 sons. The first one is married. The first one was married. Okay. The first one was married. And having how many children?
2 children.
2 children. Right? The second one was doing apprentice in a paper mill. The youngest one was interested to take up the family business, or that is an central profession. Except the youngest one, the other two were not interested towards their family business. Thus, restoring a measure of calm to the father's mind. Thus, restoring a measure of calm to the father's mind. So, as he was interested, the youngest one was interested to take up the family business, and he was as calm as his father. In all these years, this experience of his was a new one. The incident was totally new to Govinda Mahana, right? It had never happened to him in his lifetime. A feeling of being alone in a ravenous darkness. What do you mean by ravenous darkness?
Kalaratri.
Yes, Kala Ratri. That is Kala Ratri. A feeling of being alone in a ravenous darkness. He was feeling that he was passing a full dark night. And he felt that his life was in totally dark. And he was thinking that something great was going to happen to him. All his thinking brought Govinda to the inescapable conclusion. Conclusion means Sesakata Parinati, right? Conclusion, Upasahara, we can also say Upasahara, introduction, Upakrama, or beginning Upakrama, ending, that is the conclusion. So, inescapable, there is no escape. Inescapable means there was no escape from the bad luck. Right? Inescapable conclusion that there was an element of supernatural in the mysterious being of the maze. Govinda Mahana was making the ideal every day, repairing it. And it was breaking every night. Govinda Mahana could not understand the actual reason of this happening. Neither Govinda Mahana nor his wife could understand what was going on. They thought different possible reasons about the happening, but could not come to the conclusion. The mysterious being, the trunk of the Ganesh idol was mysteriously being broken. The trunk of the Ganesh idol was mysteriously broken every night. How it happened, not known to anybody. Right? But what had he done to deserve this? Again he thought, what kind of wrong I had done so that it was happening to me? I deserve it, ମୁଁ ଏଇଥିପାଇଁ ଯୋଗ୍ୟ ହେଲି. What kind of wrong made me worthy of this wrong happening? Govinda Man was thinking this and that, thinking different possible reasons. His life was ordered, restrained. He led a very disciplined life. Right? Restrained.
ସଞ୍ଜୟ
ଆକଟ କରାହେଇଛି, ସଂଯୋଗ ହେଇଛି. Whose life? Yes.
ଗୋବିନ୍ଦ ମହାରାଜ
Govinda Mana led a very good ordered life and a restrained life. So, where could he have gone wrong? He was leading a very good life, very careful life. There was no possible of any mistake done by Govinda Mana. Then how was it possible? Or how a wrong thing was possible by, or wrong thing was done by Govinda Mana. This is the case in point. This is the great concern of everybody. True, that a subtle change. What do you mean by subtle change? Parivartana, good parivartana. A subtle change had come about in the designing of the clay figure. That means the designing, once he designed the Ganesh ideals in different manners, now he is designing in different manners. That means there is a great change in the design of Ganesh ideal. The subtle change had come about in the design of the clay figure, in the eyes, in the eye-catching new apparel, आइडियल मानक मूर्ति को आम विभिन्न प्रकार अलंकार बसन वस्त्र आम लगे था. बर्तमान आग अपेक्षा यही पोशाक परिषद रे परिवर्तन आसी जाइछि. Apparel and in the shades of luminous paint he was using these days. Once he designed, painted the Ganesh ideals in a simple manner. As time demanded, perhaps as per the demand of time, he changed his style of making or designing or decorating the Ganesh idol. But he hadn't gone about making the changes on his own. There was a lot of change in the design. It was not, Govinda was not doing it. Other people did it, but Govinda had not changed his style of making a Ganesh idol. But he had about making the changes on his own. They had wanted their gods to be more in tune with the time. Gradually, therefore, he had endowed the goddesses with slim and curved bodies. Right? But he changed something as per the demand of the time. But there was nothing fleshy about this image of Ganesha he was at work on. Could you understand? What did the writer say?
ଆକର୍ଷଣୀୟ ଅସ୍ୱାଭାବିକତା, but There was
But
nothing
there was
fancy.
nothing fancy
Yeah.
about this image of
Ganesh.
Ganesh.
He
Huh.
was a walk-on.
हाँ इन ओरिया
କିନ୍ତୁ ଏବେ ସେ ତିଆରି କରୁଥିବା ଗଣେଶ ମୂର୍ତ୍ତିରେ ସେଭଳି କିଛି ଆକର୍ଷଣୀୟ ଅସ୍ୱାଭାବିକତା ନଥିଲା।
yes nowadays you see there is a indecent design on modern Ganesh arts and ideals, but while Govinda Mahana was making ideals, there was no such things like indecent designs or
Paints.
paintings. Or was it because the price of 250 rupees he had asked for was a large and unreasonable sum for a 60 feet high image of Ganesh? For a 6 feet of Ganesh, 6 foot of Ganesh, that is foot of Ganesh, he charged 250 rupees. He saw his youngest son, Ranju. Ranju was the youngest son of Govinda Mahana. Come into the workroom and stare at the unfinished Ganesh. Ranju came and stared at the unfinished Ganesh ideal. There it has happened again. Daddy, daddy, father, father. Again it happened. What? The boy mumbled bitterly. You know bitterness, we have come across the word in home and love. Right? So bitterly means tiktare. Who mumbles, I mean, we have already come across the word mumbled. Who mumbled in which prose? You remember?
The beggar.
Yeah, the beggar mumbled. When he was caught, he mumbled.
No.
No. So, there it has happened again. The boy mumbled bitterly and finished at the pain he saw in the old man's eyes and flinched. I read wrongly, finished, flinched at the pain he saw in the old man's eyes. Flinched means pain means kashta. Flinched means there it happened again. There it has happened. So, it has happened, the boy mumbled bitterly and flinched at the pain he saw in the old man's eyes.